Okay, so just going to correct the homework that you had, which was exercise 13.2. So my first question, it says the bar chart below shows the number of goals scored by 5 students in a penalty competition. Who was the top scorer? So we can actually see from my bar chart here that Evelyn is the top scorer. Then it says who scored no goals. So from my bar chart, I can see that Derek here has scored no goals. How many goals were scored altogether? So I'll have Alan, Betty, Carol, Derek and Evelyn. So Alan scored 4, plus Betty scored 2, plus Carol scored 4, plus Derek scored 0, plus Evelyn scored 7. And then when I add all of them up together, I get 17. Which two players scored the same number of goals? So we can see here Alan and Carol scored the same number of goals. And did Betty and Evelyn score more or fewer than half of the goals? So we already know here that there's 17 goals scored altogether. Betty scored 2 goals and Evelyn scored 7 goals. So 2 plus 7 will give me 9 goals. So between them they scored 9 goals. The total goals is 17 and half of 17 is 8.5. So Betty and Evelyn actually scored more than half the goals. Question 2 then you had here is a bar chart that shows the number of newspapers sold in a newsagent's shop over 1 week. How many newspapers were sold on Tuesday? So if you look at your bar chart, you'll be able to see that 40 were sold on Tuesday. Then it says how many newspapers were sold during the week. So on Monday we had 50, Tuesday we had 40, Wednesday we had 20, Thursday we had 25, Friday we had 50, Saturday we had 50, and then on Sunday we had 60. So the total is 295 newspapers. What is the percentage of newspapers sold on Sunday? So what I need to do is I'm looking for Sunday over my total times 100. So on Sunday there are 60 over my total, which we just found out was 295. To find the percentage we must multiply by 100, and that gives me 20.338%, and then I'm going to round it to one decimal place and it's 20.3%. Then it asked me, why do you think were more newspapers sold on Sunday than any other day? And one of the reasons I gave was just that there could be that Sunday papers are full with extra supplements, okay, are full with little offers and deals, so that could be a reason why more were sold on Sunday. Question 3 then, it says John carried out a survey of his third year maths class. He wanted to find out the shoe sizes of the students in the class. John represented the data in the following bar chart. So how many students are in John's class? So we need to add the frequencies all together. So I have 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. And I get there's 28 students in John's class. What was the most common shoe size? Size 6 was the most common from our bar chart. We can see that's the most popular one. Then it says how many students in the class were a size 8 or bigger. So I need to see how many students were a size 8 or bigger. So 2 people will have a size 8, 1 person has a size 9 and 1 person has a size 10. So 4 students altogether. Part D then says what percentage of the class wears the most common shoe size. So we found out earlier that the most common shoe size was 6 and 7 people wear size 6. So it's 7 over my total. So total number of students in the class is 28 times 100, and that gives me 25%. Question 4 then, it says the following bar chart compares money spent by a group of students on 2 different days of the week. Who spent the most money on Friday? So from our bar chart we can see that Aisha spent the most money on Friday or on Monday, and then it says who spent the most money on Friday? Owen spent the most money on Friday. What was the total amount of money spent on Monday? So we have 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 4 plus 5, and it's €26. What was the total amount of money spent on Friday? 3 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3 plus 3, and that's €20. Write out the difference between the amount spent on Monday and the amount spent on Friday for each student. So Manzer, so he spent €4 on Monday and he spent €3 on Friday, so the difference is €1. Aisha spent €7 on Monday and €4 on Friday, so the difference is €3. Owen spends €7 on Friday and €6 on Monday. So the difference he spends between Monday and Friday is €1. Layla is €1 and Aoife is €2. Okay, question 5 says a survey was carried out in second year maths class. The students were asked to select their favourite colour from a list of colours. The results are shown in the table below. So this is my table here. Right, I said whatever's on top of my table here, so on top here is my colour, always comes down to the bottom on my bar chart. Okay, so it's really important we label our 3 different terms. So I need to have a label, okay, or a heading on my bar chart. I need to label my vertical axis and my horizontal axis. My horizontal is always whatever's on top here, and my vertical is always my frequency. I then need to make sure, because we're drawing a bar chart, that there is an equal gap between each bar. Okay, so that was one common thing I saw on the homework that was handed up to me, is people had it close in together. So we need to make sure there's a gap between each one and that they're all equal distance across. So I have blue, red, green, yellow, black, orange, and I went across for 2 centimetres. So you could have went across for two boxes in your copy, left a gap of a box, 2 boxes, a gap of a box, and so on. Blue, then we went up as far as 7, red is 8, green is 4, yellow is 4, black is 3, and orange is 2. Part B asked me what is the most popular colour, so we can see from this here that red is the most popular colour. Then part C asks me what is the least popular colour. We can see here that orange is my least popular colour. How many students are in the class? So I need to add my frequencies all together. So I'll have 7 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 will give me 28 students. Part D then, or that is part D, so we have 28 students. What percentage of the students have blue as their favourite colour? So we need to find what we're looking for. So we're looking with the blue. So it's 7 out of my total, which is 28, multiplied by 100. And that will give me then, I have it done out here, so 7 out of 28 times 100 will give me my 25%. Then we have question 6, okay? So in the table below, the ages and years of 30 pupils in a homework club, okay? So this is my box here, and I have to, so age is on the top of my box there, so that comes down to the horizontal axis. It's always on the bottom of my bar chart. Number will go along my vertical axis here. Now, so what I have is I have my title, Homework Club Ages. Along the bottom I have my age, and along my vertical axis here I have my number. I have a gap between each bar, okay, and I have equal bars going across. They're all the same distance across. And here, so 7 I have 2, 8 I have 5, 9 I have 6, 10 I have 11, and 11 I have 6. What is the most common age in the club? So from my chart I can see that 10 is the most common age. Write the number of children with the most common age as a fraction of the children in the club. So we have to find what I'm looking for over the total number of students in the club, multiplied by 100. So the most common is 10, okay? So we have 10. So we know that age 10 is the most common age in the club, and there's 11 children that are that age, so it's 11 over 30 as a fraction, and we didn't need to multiply by 100 because we were asked to just leave it as a fraction. Then part D says what percentage of the students age 7. So age 7, we look over here and we have 2 students are age 7, so 2 out of 30 multiplied by 100, and that will give me 6.666, and we were asked to round it to 2 decimal places. So I look here at the third number, that's greater than 5, so I'm going to round it to 7, so 6.67%. Question 7 then asks me to copy and complete the frequency table. So I have my frequency table here, and I have to get the frequency. So with my maths, there's 10, English there's 8, Irish there's 6, and science there's 7. So then I was asked to represent the data on a bar chart, okay? So I have my heading here, so favourite subject in school. Now along the bottom I have my favourite subject, and along the side here I have my frequency. I have equal bars between each one, okay? So maths here has 10, English has 8, Irish has 6, and science has 7. And I'm asked, is the data collected numerical data or categorical data? So this question can only be answered with a word, so that means it has to be categorical data. And then it says, what percentage of those surveyed chose Irish as their favourite subject? So Irish as their favourite subject, it's going to be 6 out of my total, which is there's 31 students in this class, multiplied by 100, and it is 19.35%. We're going to now look at stem and leaf plots. Okay, so I now want you to open up your books onto page 209. So stem and leaf plots, they are, so I'm going to write down here, and I want you to take this down. It's the yellow box on page 209, so take that down into your notes copy. So a stem and leaf plot represents numerical data by separating each piece of data into two parts, the stem and the leaf. Okay, so that little phrase there needs to go into your notes copy. Right, I have an example here, so I'm going to just write it out quickly. Okay, so here is the list of a number of emails received by 30 students during October. So I have the list of numbers here. Right, I need to recognise these are my numbers, okay, and I'm going to put them into a stem and leaf plot. So what I mean by stem and leaf, okay, so the front number in each of the numbers here is always going to be my stem. So for example, 87, this is my stem, and this is my leaf. Always. Another example, 57, this is my stem, this is my leaf. Okay. With these numbers here, I need to see, okay, what is the lowest value? Okay, so going along so far, the lowest value in that row there is 7, okay? Because it's 7, girls, my stem is going to be 0, okay? So that's going to be 0 in that case. My stem is 0 and my leaf is 7, okay? Right, going along here, my lowest value here so far is 9. And once again, my stem is going to be 0, my leaf is going to be 9. Okay, so my lowest value in this question is 7. Okay, so that means my lowest stem will have to be 0. Okay, so I'm going to draw a little column like this. And on the left hand side of my little row here is my stem. Over here is going to be my leaf. Right, I know that my lowest possible value is 7, so I'm going to have the lowest stem is going to be 0. I need to see what is my highest possible value. Okay, so far my highest possible value in this row is 80. So I need to see, do I have any number bigger than 87? And so far I don't here either. So that means my highest stem that I have to go up as far as, oh sorry I missed one, is 91 is my highest stem. So I'll go my stem up as far as 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right, so these are my stems here. Now I'm going to put in each piece of data as their leaf. So for 87, my stem is going to be 8, my leaf is going to be 7. So I'll go here and I'll write 7. Cross that off. 57, my stem is going to be 5, my leaf is going to be 7. So that done, cross it off. So for 29, my stem is 2, my leaf is 9. 2, 9. Next one is 79. So 7, 9. Next one is 84, so 8, 4. Next one is 7, so 0, 7. Stem is 0, leaf is 7. Next one is 55, stem is 5, leaf is 5, so 5, 5. Next one then is 53, so my stem is 5, my leaf is 3. Next one is 65, my stem is 6, my leaf is 5. My next one then is 69, so 6, 9. 62, so I'm going here, 62. 44, so I need to go to my stem 4 and put in my 4 here. 52, 5, 2. 39, so go to 3, 9. Then I have 43, so 4, 3. Next one is 9, so 0, 9. Next one is 13, so 1, 3, so 1, 3. Next one is 91, so I go down to 9, put in my 1. Next one is 61, so I go, my stem is 6, my leaf is 1. 57, so 5, 7. 75, 7, 5. 44, so 4, 4. 73, 74. 68, 58. 52, 37, 35, 14, and that's my stem and leaf so far completed, but it's unordered. Okay, so I've put it in unordered first, but it's really important. I need to make sure that I put it in order. What I mean by order is these here, so 0, 7, 9, fine. But 1, 3, 4, that's fine. This is fine. The trees are not in order because 39, 37, 35, they're not in the correct order. We need to have the 5, 7, 9. So what I need to do now is I need to rearrange this, putting it in the correct order. Okay, so I have my stem and leaf here. So this is my unordered one, and now I'm going to put it in order. Right, I don't have to change anything here, so I can put in my leaf 7, 9 again. I don't have to change anything here, so I can put in my 3, 4. I don't have to change anything here, so I can put in my 9. Right, with my 30s, I have to put it in order, so I'm going to have 5, 7, 9. With my 40s, I'm going to have to put this in order, so it's going to be 3, 4, 4. With my 5s, I'm going to have to put this in order, so it's going to be the lowest one. There's 2 2s, right? So I have 2 2s in. I now need to put in my 3. I have my 3 in, my 2s in. I need to put in my 5, 7, 7. And then finally my 8. With my 60s, I need to order this as well. So I put in 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. Need to order my 7, so I'll put in 3, 4, 5, 9. Order my 8s, it'll become 4, 7. And my 90s. The final thing, which is really, really important to put in, I need to put in a key. So I write down key. Okay, and I can choose any number whatsoever. I'll just choose the last number here. Okay, so I'm going to write 9, 1. So 9 line my 1. Okay, so this is my key to show anyone reading this stem and leaf plot what it actually represents. So we know that 9 line 1 is equal to 91. You could have another key, so it doesn't matter which number you choose as long as you pick 1. So I'll put in 4 line 3. So 4 line 3 is equal to 43. You only need to have one key, but it's really important that you do it. I'm going to go through question 1 in exercise 13.4 now. Okay. So in this question, I'm told the following stem and leaf plot displays the marks of a group of students in the mathematical test. The key then is 9 line 5 represents 95%. So this is what I'm given, and I'm asked, part A is how many students sat this test, okay? Each one of these girls represents a person. So this here is 41. That particular person got 41% in that test. This person got 42. This age line 2, they got 82. So to find the number of students that sat that test, I need to count up all my leaves. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 32, 33. So 33 students sat that test. Okay, what is the highest mark? Okay, so we can see here, right, my highest mark is going to be 100%. So 2 students in this group got 100%. Okay, so that's the highest mark, 100. What is the lowest mark? So I go to my stem here. My lowest mark is going to be 41. Stem 7, my leaf has to be 2, and I'll have 1, 2, 2 students did. And what is the difference between the lowest mark and the highest mark? So I know my highest mark was 100. My lowest mark was 41. So 100 take away 41 and I get 59. And that's that question completed. So question 2 is similar and so is question 3. With question 4, girls, you need to make your stem and your leaf. So I'll just help you here. This is how you'd start question 4. So my stem, my leaf. I need to find my lowest possible value. So my lowest possible value in this question, question 4, is 32. So my lowest stem is going to be 3. And my highest possible value is 100. So my stem is going to go up as far as 10. You can only ever have one number in your leaf. So that's why it has to go up as far as 10. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. What I have here then is I'm going to fill in. So the first one in that, you're going to be able to fill in now. So you'd go along. So 70 is the first one. You'd put 0 in your leaf. Okay. And it's the same for question 5, 6 and 7. You should be able to complete those.